And up next here, we got a great matchup in the co-main event with Jessica Andrade and Tatiana Suarez, but don't really have a lot to say. I feel like it's a very easy fight to break down from a stylistic standpoint. Jessica Andrade, she lost 2 fights in a row. Her last fight, she got knocked out, so this is a pivotal fight for her. You know, it's going to kind of indicate whether she's going to become a gatekeeper or she's going to get herself right back in the title picture because she put herself in a fight with a bad motherfucker and Tatiana Suarez, who is undefeated, probably has the best grappling in maybe the history of women's MMA in terms of wrestling. Her and Mackenzie Dern kind of duke that out. Hopefully, eventually, to find out who has the best grappling in the history of MMA. But she is arguably the best grappler in the history of MMA for females, and just has ran roughshod through everyone. I mean, right now, the current number one pound for pound female fighter in the world is Alexa Grasso, and Tatiana Suarez dominated and finished her. So Suarez obviously had a lot of her career taken away due to injuries, and she came back, got the win over Montana De La Rosa at 125. Now she's down at 115 at strawweight, and she's looking to go on that title run. And beating Jessica Andrade, I think, will either put her in a title eliminator fight or a championship fight. So it's getting Suarez right in the direction where she wants to be. And if you look at how these girls match up, I mean, it's pretty obvious Andrade is going to be looking to keep it standing, sprawl and brawl, and land the knockouts. Whereas she's the taller, longer girl, and she uses her footwork on the outside to make fighters chase her, throw kicks, and then take them down. And she can also be aggressive, use her pressure, take a shot, and get the takedown, even though I wouldn't say that's the smartest thing to do against Andrade. You don't want to get hit against her. But Tatiana, her wrestling and grappling is on another level in comparison to Andrade. I think if she can get on top of Andrade, she could really dominate, get the finish. We've seen Andrade get finished against Blanchfield. She got finished against Valentina on the ground, and she's been submitted in other fights as well. So I feel like Suarez has a big advantage there. And even on the feet, I think Andrade does have the edge, but it's just she has to get inside to land the shots. She's not like someone that could stick and move on you and keep it at distance. So it's all going to come down to how much she can make Tatiana Suarez work for the takedowns, or if she could stuff the takedowns, and if she can find that knockout, really. But I just feel like it's too much to ask for. I feel like she's getting older. She's been in the UFC for a long time. I mean, she's one of the original first few females in the UFC, and she became a champ. She's done a lot for the sport, but I think she's getting a little bit up there, and I feel like Suarez is primed to come in here and use Jessica Andrade to catapult herself into a title shot and maybe UFC gold before the end of the year. Suarez is a girl that I think definitely could win the belt, and Jessica Andrade, I think, is just going to be someone that she makes a statement against, finishes, and has a former world champion, another former world champion that she's defeated on her record.